Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from JSS Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday. So today we are going to be going over a different stamping technique, actually using our round sponge instead of the ink pads and stamps itself. So, I mean, we'll be using the inks, but we're using the round sponge. Check it out to see what we're talking about. All right, so today we are going to be using our Wander card making stamp and thin cut. And we're actually going to be doing an inking technique. We've kind of showed you this before, but instead of just using the ink pads themselves, we're gonna be using our little round sponges. So we've cut them up so we have multiple sponges. And we have, specifically in this stamp, the mountain right here. So we used our thin cutting machine to cut this out. And I'm gonna just use the ink pads here and the sponges. So to start off, I want to make sure that all of my inks are open because we have to kind of do this in a quick fashion because we don't want the ink drying on the stamp. And we also want to make sure that we are stamping this correctly onto our thin cut. There is a specific way. So that's the way it needs to go. So I'm going to actually start off with the sage first. So the sage part, because it is lighter, I'm actually going to put right into the ink. So I'm just going to kind of ink it up there. And if you ever need to keep ink wet on your stamp itself, you can kind of just blow some hot air on it with your mouth. So I can go kind of fog it up. It'll keep the ink wet. So then next we want to grab in that charcoal. And basically all I'm going to do with the dauber, with the sponge, is kind of like a dauber. I feel like the sponge is better than the dauber because you're gonna get a better blend and not just get like little, I guess little like dots because the dauber is a circle. So I'm just gonna do that, and I am gonna go over the sage a little bit more just to show you on the bottom there, but just heating up that ink again, and we're gonna just stamp right down. And you're gonna see this really cool effect that happens. Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna do it one more time and I'm gonna reverse the colors a little. So once we clean a stamp, I always season it again. So I'm just gonna season that on my hand, especially because this is a bigger stamp surface and the whole entire thing is getting color. We just wanna make sure, and then we're gonna line that up. That's perfect again. So now I'm gonna actually switch the peacock and the charcoal here. I'm gonna line up that sage on the bottom. Grab some peacock in. And then do the charcoal on top. Sound like Darth Vader. And then go right down. And I like this color scheme better. Yeah, I like the blend of that better. But showing you can change it up a little bit. And each time you do this, this is gonna be different. So I just wanted to show you this because it's not just taking the ink pads and doing it like that, because that way you're gonna get the lines. If you do it this way, you can see that there's much more of a blend in the ink across your pad, and it just looks so cool. And I really like the effect that the sponges give. Once again, you could do this with daubers. You might get more circles on it than anything, but then you just clean it off with your stamp Shammy. And I put some Acrylix cleaner on this, so it is just coming right up with that. But yeah, that is our Technique Tuesday. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. We have our in-person weekend, September 10th to the 12th, which we are super, super excited about it. We've opened it up for day croppers too, so if you would like to join us, check out our link. Also, we have our next virtual weekend, which will be September 22nd, I believe it is. That'll be also posted in the below, so you can check that out. And we also have another in-person weekend in October, which we are super excited about. So check all of those out. We have some exciting things coming, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. Bye.
No, I have to. I'm playing ballerina. Up on my toes, down my toes. Oh, I'm so short.
Out. We have some exciting thing.